I think George has got a command lead, chip lead. I think if they were even, they would mind shop. What is that? 800, 350. I don't even think they're nice with the series view deal here. Maybe 380 each and play for it. George has got definitely such a command. So.
But just a shout out to Alvin. Congratulations.
Oh, yes,
Alvin.
Larry
Playing.
Sorry, I forgot about Larry Bird.
So, Greg, you actually played a lot with him at the table today. Maybe you can give us a word or two about Alvin?
So, I've known Alvin for a long time. He got under my skin a little bit today. I'm not going to lie. He's played very very super active. So yeah, since actually yesterday, we probably had about 5, 6, or even maybe 7 all-in situations. He got the last laugh, I suppose, but I know he doubled me up twice yesterday. I think he played really well. He's obviously had a phenomenal series, a second and a third. Anyone knows that's not easy to do. He got his money in good, so I know it's not really. I'm sure he's pleased with his performance. So if you do nothing wrong and you get your money in good, nothing you can be upset about.
So it looks like we are pausing the clock again. So we are going to go on a short break while the players just discuss a deal for the final 2, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Aquavita, the official water of the EFC. Pure mineral water with 0% heavy metal content. Aquavita mineral water. Get more out of life.
Hi.
Hello.
We are back from break. I'm joined with the lovely Caitlin
Dunlop.
I actually never knew that about you. I knew you were married. I've always known you as Caitlin Fox or Fox. I've actually been friends for quite a long time. And yeah, we're back from break, and it looks like we have an agreement between Mr. Brooks and George. Do you know what the deal is?
I'm not sure of the exact semantics, but I know they've done a little bit of a chop with the money, but they are definitely still playing for the trophy. Like I said, with the leaderboard in play, I think points and trophies are quite important at this stage. And I think it's quite important to George, because if he wins the main event, he will be our first ever double winner. So he would have got
First
the Grand Slam.
ever double winner.
Grand Slam and main event. Look at how nice trophy that looks. So cool.
That will be I'm not too sure if anyone has done that. I will mention, I'm sure you know him, Mr. Des Godfrey.
Yes.
On a little bit of a bigger stage, he came second in the high roller and then played the main event where there were 350 odd people, and he won that.
Yep.
So I've always said that would never be done again. Obviously, George he's in the running for that.
Yeah, so it'll be quite exciting for us to have a main event and Grand Slam winner, and I think that'll put George just way ahead on the leaderboard, and it'll be very hard to catch up with him from here, but we've got a whole year of 2 stops to go, so I'm sure it's doable. There's plenty of very good players in the field. I know Greg is going to be competing for the leaderboard win himself this year.
What leaderboard? Well, I'm happy that they're playing for the trophy. It's a bit sad. I'm not saying it's a bit sad, but it's much better when they play out for the trophy.
Yeah,
play out
it's
for the win.
more exciting.
I know there's always often, we get down to 3-handed and the deal's taken and they say, okay, I'll take the trophy and the win. But play it out. Much better that way. Means a little bit more. We see David Rosenthal there in the background. George just looks like he's on a holiday in the
He
Caribbean.
always does, though. He's just like the most relaxed-looking poker player. He never looks stressed out. He's always very comfortable, although he's always got a very large chip stack in front of him, so it's hard not to be comfortable.
Very large. He's got a very big stack. But as I said, I think we were discussing this exact scenario an hour and a half ago, to see these two go heads up. Harold looks on 10-4 suited.
So tell us a bit about heads-up strategy.
I'm not very good. I know I've been heads up a couple of times. I think I've come second 6 times.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so Harold looked down at the 10-4 spades, opted to limp in. George raced a 200 call, pretty standard. I would have preferred Harold to rather open than limp with a hand such as 10-4. George pairs up his 5. And Uncle Harold's got a gunshot, as they say. Or do they say that?
A gut shot.
I've been trying to get a gut shot out there for a while. I mean, gunshot. It hasn't really stuck, but I'll still push for it.
Make it happen. So the board pairs. So George's high card at this point is winning.
George is
Not
going for the
very
little
exciting.
value. Yeah, I don't think limp calling 10-4 suited. I mean, I suppose you can limp any 2 cards, but I prefer maybe a raise there. As it doesn't play well post flop at all, unless you flop very Pacific. So yeah, round 1 goes to George.
And as you can see, George has just got a monster stack at this stage. He's got 4.2 million compared to Harold's 1.5. But in heads-up poker, I mean, 1 double up and it makes a world of difference. So
I think it does, Caitlin.
I know it does.
I think if you double up, that's a good thing. So I think if Harold doubles up, we'll be in for a little bit of a box.
A little bit of a fight. Okay, so Bozo's just super excited to commentate heads up, so I'm going to give the headphones over to him. Thank you, Gregory John, and I will see you later.
Don't you mean Alfred?
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I think so. Keep an eye on me.
Hi, Gregory John.
Were you joined back by David?
I couldn't pass up the
Rosenthal?
opportunity to commentate this heads up because
I called it. I think I said it would have
You
been a
did.
very nice, entertaining one.
you did. But how cool are these 2 oaks heads up?
Yes.
Everyone knows my love for Uncle Harold and Uncle Georgie, and you and Georgie are very close, and me and Harold are very close.
George is actually my blesser.
We're actually
I'm
very
joking, you
privileged.
didn't
There's
know
No, I think he's a blessing to the poker community, just with his presence. But we're also joined by the Belgium pro, getting the tour of the commentary booth. Uriel, a WPT main event champion.
And six max.
And a 6 max.
And a Graceland.
And a Graceland.
And if I'm not mistaken...
and a permanent fixture at the MJPT.
And if I'm not mistaken, he came second in Vegas in a bracelet event. Okay, that was pushing it. I was just no, but he did come second. I know it was his first tournament when he got to Vegas. He played. I know it was a very big field, and he got off to a flyer. And I think he had a very good trip to Vegas. I think he was the only profitable player to go this year.
Uriel generally runs circles around me, so I'm glad it's not the other way at the moment.
Time for a selfie, guys.
And selfies and all sorts of things going on.
With coffee, tea, milk, some napkins, a bowl of soya sauce.
Bowl of soy sauce, Greg. You mustn't just eat soy
okay.
sauce.
So here is a very big hand for George Levine. He has got his favorite hand.
George.
Juice. What?
Wow. I mean, these are I can't predict play anymore.
Okay, that makes absolutely no sense to me. I know George's favorite hand is deuce 7. So for him to fold that on the button is like folding...
George, he actually likes to raise with that hand, get the opponent to fold, and then show the 7-2.
Yes, he likes to do that quite a lot.
He likes to show the 7-2. But we're going to get very analytical. I mean, Uriel's going to be critiquing us, so we better be on our game here.
Uriel's a very analytic person.
He is.
He does stump me sometimes. He asks me questions, and I'm like, yes, of course, sure. Okay, but we see here.
Harold Ace Jagger, that's a raising hand, heads up.
Oh, no, he limped.
Ooh! Okay, so this could actually well be the end of the heads up.
I think Harold was trying to definitely set a trap by limp shoving. I'm sure that's going to happen.
Harold will be going all in here. That I'm pretty certain of.
Unfortunately for him, he has walked into AK.
That's a big race.
Yeah, I think, I mean...
I'll just call it and peel off a flop here. I really, even though he's behind, I really would prefer Harold to go in. And Harold has announced race. All in and George will call. And that'll be some bad news for Uncle Harold's. Just to let everyone know, the players have agreed on an RCM deal.
Yes.
They are still playing for a small bit of change, 10,000 Rand and the trophy. So it's not for nothing. The guys are playing their best.
I do want to comment the way I think Harold played that quite nicely.
Nothing wrong with how Harold did there. And that'll be pretty
much
much
the spade,
it.
back draw and a gut shot.
We don't do backdoor draws here. And that'll be the end of it. And a huge congrats to George Levine, a double champion at the MJPT. Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff.
Well done.
A lot of clapping and rounds of applause and all such things.
Definitely well played, Harold. I really like the way he played that.